What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. It is Friday, September 6th. We have 15 games in today's MLB slate. Let's get right into it. I'm going to give you all my picks and predictions for all the games, give you a quick recap of yesterday's final plays, and give you my final plays for today. Again, 15 games in the MLB today. Let's get right into it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Give me your picks. Give me your thoughts. I'm all ears. Let's get into today's games. Here we go. New York Yankees taking on the Chicago Cubs. We got Gill on the mound for the Yankees and Wicks on the mound for the Cubs. The over-under is 7. This game, keep going back and forth on it. I think I'm going to lean the Cubs to get the win on the money line, and I lean over 7. Might be a final play. Don't know. We will see. Next game, Colorado Rockies taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. You got Feltner on the mound for the Rockies. Montas on the mound for the Brewers. Over-under is 8. This game, the Brewers should win. The Brewers should win this game, but we never know what we're going to get. I might lean Rockies plus 1.5. It might be a close game. Even Rockies maybe win, but it probably won't be a final play. And I lean over 8. Probably won't be a final play. Next game, Washington Nationals taking on Pittsburgh Pirates. You got Hers on the mound for the Nationals and Ortiz on the mound for the Pirates. Over-under is 8.5. This game I lean towards, probably won't be a final play, but I'm going to lean towards the Nationals to get the win on the money line. And a lean under 8.5. Probably won't be a final play, though. Next game, Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Over-under is 8.5. You got Boz on the mound for the Rays. And you got Creamer on the mound for the Orioles. This game also probably won't be a final play. The Rays might get a win today. I'm going to lean the Rays on the money line. And I'll lean over 8.5. Probably won't be a final play. Next game, you got the Cincinnati Reds taking on New York Mets. Over-under is 8. Don't know who's on the mound yet, just for the Reds. Doesn't say yet. And you got Manaea on the mound for the Mets. This game, I'm going to lean towards the Mets to get the win by more than 1.5 runs. I think the bats come to play. And I'll take the over 8. I think that's the way it leans. That's the way I lean. Probably won't be a final play, or it might be. Still thinking about it. Next game, Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins. Over-under is 7.5. You got Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies and Cabrera on the mound for the Marlins. Over-under 7.5. This game, the Phillies should win. The Phillies should win, but again, you never know. I might lean. I probably won't be a final play, but I'm going to lean Marlins plus 1.5. And I lean over 7.5. That might be a final play. You will see. Next game, Chicago White Sox taking on the Boston Red Sox. You got over-under of 8.5. You got Martin on the mound for the White Sox and Pivetta on the mound for the Red Sox. This should be an easy game for the Red Sox. The White Sox are terrible. The Red Sox should win by more than 2 runs. But again, nothing's guaranteed, you know. Probably won't be a final play, but I'm going to lean towards the Red Sox to win by more than 1.5 runs. And I'll lean over 8.5. I think the Red Sox put up quite a few runs, and the White Sox maybe put up a couple. Next game, Toronto Blue Jays taking on Atlanta Braves. Over-under is 8. You got Guzman on the mound for the Blue Jays and Fried on the mound for the Braves. Over-under is 8. This game, I lean towards the Blue Jays to get a win on the money line, and I lean under 8. It probably won't be a final play. That's the way I lean. Next game, LA Angels taking on the Texas Rangers. you got Aldo Gary on the mound for the Angels. Sorry if I said your name wrong. My bad. And Garabito for the Rangers. I'm totally sorry if I messed up your name. My fault. Over under is 9. This game, I don't know. Go back and forth on it. Probably won't be a final play. But I'm going to lean towards the Angels on the money line and lean under 9. The over-under might be a final play. I'm not sure. But I would lean under 9 for that game. Next game, you got the Minnesota Twins taking on the Kansas City Royals. Over-under is 8. You got Matthews on the mound for the Twins. And you got Reagans on the mound for the Royals. This game, probably won't be a final play. I'm going to lean towards the Twins on the money line. And I'll lean over 8. Might be a final play. We'll see. Next game, Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Houston Astros. Over-under is 7.5. You got Fat on the mound for the Diamondbacks. And you got Valdez on the mound for the Astros. This should be a good game. Good game. Both teams are pretty good, except one of them, Astros, been slacking the last few games. This game, I'll lean towards the Diamondbacks to get a win on the money line. And I'll lean over 7.5. Probably might be a final play. I might have a final play on that game. We'll see. Next game, you got the Seattle Mariners taking on St. Louis Cardinals. Over under is 7.5. You got Miller on the mound for the Mariners. And Fetty on the mound for the Cardinals. This game could be an interesting game. Probably won't be a final play. But I am going to lean Cardinals on the money line. I think the Cardinals sneak out a win. And lean over 7.5. It probably won't be a final play, but that's the way I lean. Next game, got San Francisco Giants taking on San Diego Padres. Over under is 7.5. You got Black on the mound for the Giants and King on the mound for the Padres. This game, I'm going to lean towards the Padres to get the win by more than 1.5 runs, and I'll lean over 7.5. Might be a final play. We'll see. Next game, Detroit Tigers taking on Oakland Athletics. Over under is 7. You got Screwball on the mound for the Tigers and Spence on the mound for Athletics. Like I said, over under is 7. This should be a good game. Man, keep going back and forth on this game. Probably won't be a final play, but I am going to lean towards the Athletics to get the win on the money line, and I'll lean over 7. All right? And then the last game of the night, you got the Cleveland Guardians taking on the LA Dodgers. You got Boyd on the mound for the Guardians. Doesn't say who's on the mound just yet for the Dodgers. Over under is 9. This game, not really sure who's gonna win. I keep going back and forth. It probably won't be a final play, but I am going to lean. I'll lean Dodgers to win by more than 1.5 runs, and I'm going to lean under 9. It probably won't be a final play. All right. That's all the games for today's slate. Quick recap of yesterday's final plays. Guys, it was a rough day yesterday. Sorry, no video. It was just busy yesterday. Couldn't get a video, but I did have my final plays up on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. We went 1, 3, and 1 yesterday. So yeah, it was a negative day. We had 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 push. Crazy day in the middle of it yesterday. Wasn't the best. If you took my picks, I'm sorry. If you took the opposite of my picks, you did pretty well. Good for you. Yesterday we had the Athletics on the money line. They lost 6-4, I believe it was. Then we had the Diamondbacks, the Giants game. We had the Diamondbacks to win and over 7.5. I believe. We lost both of those. Diamondbacks lost 3-2, which is nuts. They were up 2-0 for a while, and then they just lost it. Dang. And then we had the again, do we have, what was the other one? I think it was the Astros. The Astros to win by more than 1.5 runs. They ended up losing 1-0 to the Reds. So it's like, man. All our money line spread picks lost yesterday. And then our one win was the over for the Mariners Athletics. It was 6-4. We had over 7 or 7.5. They got 10. So that was our one win. And then the push was the Rays game. It was over under 7. It landed on 7. So that was the one push. And then the other over under was the Diamondbacks Giants. We lost that one. So yeah, that was yesterday's final plays. Again, 1-4-1 for yesterday's final plays. Tough games. All right, today's final plays. I think I do have them. I'm gonna go 3 over-unders and 3 moneyline spread picks. For the over-unders, I'm taking the Yankees Cubs over 7. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Angels Rangers under 9, and I'm gonna take I do like the Tigers Athletics over 7. That's gonna be the 3 over-unders final plays. And then for the money line spread picks, all right, I'm gonna take the Diamondbacks on the money line. I'm gonna take I'm going to take I'm going to take the Cardinals on the money line, and I'm going to take what was the other one? Sorry, one sec. I'm going to take the Cubs on the money line. Those will be the final plays for today's games. One more time, it's going to be Cubs money line, Diamondbacks money line, and Cardinals money line. And then we got the Yankees Cubs over 7. We got Texas Rangers Angels under 9, and Tigers Athletics over 7. That will be the final plays. I'll put them in the comments below as well. And yeah. So guys, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Give me your picks, give me your thoughts. I'm all ears. Take my picks, don't take my picks. Take the opposite. It's up to you. Please bet safely, bet responsibly, and come join me. Come follow me. Guys, real quick, yesterday's football game. Crazy game, man. Crazy game. Go check out my week 1 video and see how I picked and see what you think. It was a crazy game. Close game. Like I said, I thought it was going to be. But, all right, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.